Hello, Paul here at BikeFit. Talking today about one of the questions that we get often is, what is the difference between float and rotation? We are talking about bicycle pedals, cleats, and shoes. Cleat on the bottom of the shoe, and a pedal. I'm going to primarily talk about 3-hole cleats to begin. They fasten to the bottom of your shoe with 3 fasteners. Here's the Look Keo. Here is the Shimano SL. Here is the Look Delta. Pretty common with, let's say, the Peloton bikes today. So what's the difference? Well, to understand that, we can put a cleat inside of a pedal here and take a look at that. So this is a cleat, normally on the bottom of a shoe. I've stuck it in the pedal here. The toe goes in, or the tongue underneath here, and in the back there is this ability, or there's space on either side here. I can go this way or this way. In other words, the shoe can rotate a little in either direction. Yes, I use the word rotate, but we're talking about float allowing some rotation. What is rotation, though? Rotation actually is when you take the cleat physically and I move it. I just rotated the cleat now so that I'm a little more heel outward. I can rotate the cleat this way so I'm a little bit more heel inward, or my toe is pointing outward. Now, chances are, if you walk a little bit more toe outward, your cleat will probably set up a little bit more like this. You see how the cleat is sort of straight up and down because your pedal is on your bike, but the heel is coming inward a little bit. If you're someone who tends to walk, run, jump a little bit more straight with your foot, chances are you'll be like this. This is not 100%, but it's pretty good, definitely a place to start for a bike fitter. Or if you're someone then who rotates the other way here, this way, with the heel outward and the toe in, maybe you're someone who walks a little bit toe inward, your cleat would probably be somewhat in this position. But what drives me nuts, I'll hear people go, oh, you have float in your cleat, so you don't have to worry about rotation. Well, not so fast. And we are talking primarily the 3-hole cleats here. This is the Look, or the Shimano SL, the Look Delta, and I think I have a Look Keo style here. Both of these, Keo knockoff and a Keo, all the 3-hole types. The thing is, let's just say you are someone who walks a little toe outward, okay? All right. But you have your cleat set up so your toe is pointing inward. Well, this cleat allows for 4 degrees of that float. This red one allows for 9. But the problem is, from here to out here is way more than 9 degrees. So ideally, you want to have set that rotation so that when you're in the pedal, you have the ability to go to a little bit either way. So right here, you can see I got some space, some space. If it's set up like this, I can't go that way anymore. If it's set up like this, I can't go that way anymore. You'd like to have it rotated on your shoe, tightened down and fastened, so when you clip in, it's like this. Now, sometimes you can see this visually. This is a little red on red. Sometimes you get a black on a black, but when you have different colors, it's a little easier to see. And we teach our fitters this, to look at it visually, but you don't always get to see it visually. For example, when you use like the SPD or the mountain type cleats, these don't have the ability to rotate as much. But when you clip into the pedal, you can't really see this. It's very difficult to see. As you can see, this allows for a little bit of float, okay? But it's really hard to see where that is, okay? And so therefore we teach our fitters to do this by feel, not only by look, but by feel. So this is one of the reasons it's very critical to see a bike fitter, why it's very critical for a bike fitter to be educated in this area, because your leg in general, if it rotates, the upper part and the lower part all want to go together. The knee doesn't like torsion, okay? If you're someone who toes out, but then got to kind of point in when you clip in, you are very likely to have discomfort, if not pain. See a bike fitter for this. This is just one of 5 different cleat adjustments. If you have any other questions, we'd be glad to answer them. Again, this is primarily for the look or the road style, the 3-hole. We talked a little about the SPD. I'm going to do a completely different video on how that works with speed play. Thanks for watching and have a great day.